Are you the person who handles everything? When someone drops the ball, you're the one who always picks it up. Whenever there's a trip or an event, you somehow are in charge of planning it and making sure everyone's there on time. Or are you always the unofficial referee whenever there's a disagreement? I have a question for you. Are you actually a leader or are you just a human shock absorber? We like to call it being reliable. But let's be honest, it's actually just an obsession with fixing things. If you watched my last video and thought, oh no, that's me, I have that reflex. I'm the human equivalent of a reply all button. Good. Today, we're moving to the second step of the return method. E. Exhale the urgency. Because here's the cold hard truth: you cannot think your way out of overfunctioning when your body is convinced there's a literal bear in the room. Most of us high achievers are out here trying to solve deep seated nervous system patterns with better spreadsheets. It's adorable and it's completely useless. Let's talk about urgency. Urgency is very seductive because it feels like productivity. It feels like responsibility. It feels like leadership. It feels like,
If I don't do this right this second, everything will crumble.
but urgency is not the same as importance. Urgency is just a body state. It's your jaw being so tight you're basically a human nutcracker. It's the shallow breathing. It's that narrow vision when you can't see the big picture because you're hyper focused on an email. You might not even notice it because it's your normal, but your body definitely notices. Urgency isn't proof that something is an emergency. It's just proof that your nervous system thinks there's a threat. Your nervous system is ancient and a bit dramatic. Literally, it cannot tell the difference between a tiger, a disappointed boss, an unanswered email, or someone loading the dishwasher incorrectly. And what do? We move faster. We step in. We override our own gut feeling that says, I'm tired, because slowing down feels like a moral failure, which, frankly, is a bit much. But your body doesn't do subtle. So I'm going to give you a 3-minute reset. Not a meditation, not a visualization, and not a manifest your destiny moment. It's a pattern break. You can do it in between meetings, in a bathroom stall, or while someone else is talking, and they will have no idea. And no, you don't have to sit cross legged on the floor, unless that's your thing. Step 1: name the spike. The first thing you do when that panic hits, you don't act. You don't send that per my last email reply. You just name it. You silently say to yourself,
Oh, we're in hero mode.
why? Because calling it hero mode exposes the ridiculousness of it. It reminds you that you're trying to save a situation that probably just needs a calendar invite or a clear boundary. By naming it, you're throwing a metaphorical wrench in the gears. You're shifting from being the reaction to observing the reaction. And observation is where the power actually lives. Step 2: we take a breath. We have to regulate our body, not aggressively, not dramatically, just physically. Inhale normally through your nose and then exhale slowly out, preferably longer than you inhaled. For example, if you inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Or if you inhale for 3, you exhale for 5. The longer exhales signal safety to your body. And I know the overachiever in you is whispering,
Is breathing really going to fix my Q4 strategy?
no, Susan, it's not. But it will stop you from making strategic decisions while your brain is in survival mode. You can make fast decisions when you're constricted, but you can make wise decisions when you're regulated. Let's do one together. Now, make sure you're comfortable. Now I want you to inhale 2, 3, then exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it again. Inhale 2, 3, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you notice? Did you notice the shift? Did your shoulders drop just a little? Did your jaw maybe unclench? Did your thoughts just slow down just a bit? Yeah? It's that bit that matters. Because it's in that bit that true choice lives. Step 3. Ask one disruptive question. Now that your body is slightly less activated, it's time to ask a question. Not a productivity question, but a boundary question. Just ask yourself, is this actually mine? That's it. Not, can I do this? Not, would I do this better? Not, wouldn't it be faster if I just handled it? Just, is this actually mine? And wait. Sometimes your reflex will scream,
Yes! Obviously! It's mine! Don't be ridiculous! Just hand it to me! Yes! It's mine! Mine!
give it a second. Let the exhale settle your system. Then ask again, is this actually mine? Was this explicitly assigned to me? Silence is very uncomfortable here. Good. That's growth. Many times you'll realize, no, it's not technically yours. You just move toward it automatically because ambiguity, inefficiency, and watching someone else struggle made you feel uncomfortable. And your reflex is allergic to discomfort. So you solved it. Your discomfort is not an emergency. I know, it feels like it is, but discomfort is not danger. And part of leadership is tolerating discomfort without overcorrecting it. Sometimes your team needs to figure it out. Sometimes your partner needs to own the mental load. Sometimes your child needs to struggle 90 seconds before you intervene. If you rescue immediately, you train dependency. But if you regulate first, you model steadiness. Now let's address the fear. Because I can feel some of you thinking,
If I don't respond immediately, I'll look passive. If I don't fix it, I'll look disengaged. If I don't carry it, everything will slow down.
maybe. But here's what's actually happening long term. You're becoming the human sponge for everyone else's stress. And at the end of the day, you're wondering why you're stressed out. Exhaling urgency does not mean ignoring responsibility. It means separating real responsibility from your reflex responsibility. And those are not the same thing. Real responsibility is clear. It's assigned. It aligns with your role. Your reflex responsibility is vague. It's anticipatory. It's driven by anxiety, not clarity. You want to lead from clarity, not adrenaline. Let me give you a micro practice for this week. Every time you feel that urge to respond immediately, wait 10 minutes. That's it. You don't need to wait 10 hours, just 10 minutes. Exhale, then ask if it's yours, then decide. You will be shocked at how many things resolve themselves, or you'll realize the situation didn't actually deserve the life or death energy that you were throwing at it. And nothing will collapse. Nothing dramatic will happen. No boardrooms will implode. And no civilizations will fall. It's wild, I know. Now, I want to be clear. This is not about becoming slower. It's about becoming deliberate. We, high capacity women, are already powerful. We're just removing some unnecessary strain. Because urgency, as a lifestyle, is expensive. It costs us our sleep. It costs us our softness. It costs us our presence. And eventually, it costs us our performance. So this week, your only job is this. Notice the urgency, name it, take a breath, and then ask, is this actually yours? That's the practice. Not perfection, just practice. Because once urgency is interruptible, the reflex loses power and choice returns. If this video resonated with you, comment return below. Because naming your shift matters. And because it tells the platform exactly who this series is for. High capacity women who are done confusing urgency with leadership. In the next video, we're going to dismantle one of the biggest lies you've been living inside. The belief that because you can handle it, you should. We're going to tell you the real truth about responsibility. And I promise you, it'll be liberating. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.